So today, the topic that I want to touch on is, BAM! Bicycles! Ah, yeah, boy. Got SoopaBee out here riding on his bicycle because A, SoopaBee needs some physical activity in his life. SoopaBee needs to get in shape. SoopaBee's way out of shape. And B, man, today was just a gorgeous day, man. It's like 80 degrees today. Still is winter, I think. I think it's still technically winter, but it feels like springtime coming up on your left. Anyway, man, I want to talk about bicycles here for a minute. And I feel like I can't talk about bicycles because A, they are something that I like. I mean, I not only ride a motorcycle, but I also ride my bicycle as well. And B, I think that most motorcycle riders probably started out on a bicycle. I mean, there's no way for me to know that for fact, but I think, and this is my own opinion, it's probably likely that most motorcycle riders started out on a bicycle. And in a lot of ways, bicycles are motorcycles' little cousins, you know? Bicycles are part of the lineage, running from bicycle to mini bike to moped to scooter to motorcycle. You know, there's a common DNA obviously that runs through all of them. And I want to talk about bicycles for a minute, and not so much bicycles, but bicyclists. I want to talk about bicyclists, man. And it's just a whole different world when it comes to bicycles versus motorcycles. Not only in terms of just the running and the functionality of it all. How's it going? But it also, I think, has to do with the culture. I mean, the culture that surrounds bicycles is very, very different than the culture that surrounds motorcycles. It's crazy, man. I mean, you could say what's up to a bicyclist. Watch this. Hey, what's up? Nothing. Nothing, man. You could say what's up to someone riding a bicycle, and man, they won't even acknowledge you. And it doesn't have to be, well, I'm obviously on a trail right now, so people are focused, people are in their zone, so I get that. But even on the street, you can just be riding your bicycle on the street, you pass another bicyclist, man, more often than not, they don't even recognize you. I mean, it's crazy. But one thing that sticks out in my mind, and this is something that personally happened to me, that just, oh man, it still has scarred me to this day, was I was driving in my car. Okay, I wasn't on my motorcycle, but I was driving in my car, and I was driving on the street, and I was coming up to a four-way stop sign in my car, and I slowed down to the four-way stop. I actually stopped my car, looked to the left, looked to the right, and looked back to the left, and I see a bicycle coming down from the left. And I'm like, okay, it's a four-way stop. He's gonna stop, right? Because we're at a four-way stop. And damn, that dude just rolled up out of there. Yeah. Anyway, we're at this four-way stop. I'm at the four-way stop. Bicycle starts coming down, and I think he's gonna stop. He has a stop sign. So I start to go through the intersection in my car, and the bicycle doesn't even slow down. The bicyclist comes zooming right through the intersection and almost hits my car. And I was like, what the hell? And the dude turned around, flipped me off, and started cussing me out. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I mean, I was so shocked. I was so shocked that happened. I didn't even know how to react. Seriously, I just sat there in my car with my jaw dropped. Like, are you serious? Wait a minute, is he yelling at me? Oh man, I could not believe it. I was so shocked. I was like, I didn't even know how to react. But man, I hate when bicyclists do that. Damn. Now, let me be real, man. I'm not one of these people who thinks that bicyclists need to obey all traffic laws all the time. 100% of the time, I don't think that bicycles need to necessarily obey the traffic laws. So for example, look at this. I'm coming up to a stop sign. There are other cars here. I'm gonna stop, right? Look, it's a four-way stop. But look, I don't see anyone else. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll right through, man. I don't feel like I need to come to a complete stop in that sense. So, but I do think that when other vehicles are involved, when other vehicles are there, bicyclists, you've got to follow the rules, man. You got to, else you risk getting killed. For real, you risk dying. That's the seriousness I'm talking about. Man, I think I went no, here we go. You risk dying if you don't follow the traffic rules in those situations. Good Lord, man, for real. It's like, are you serious? Oh man, I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. And I know it's not all bicyclists, so I don't want to paint a picture that every single bicyclist is bad. But overall though, man, it happens so often, it's just crazy. So anyway, with that, SoopaBee needs to continue to get some exercise. SoopaBee needs to continue to get some exercise. So be sure, my friends, my people, whether you ride a bicycle or a motorcycle, ride with confidence, head up 100%. Yeah, boy, this is SoopaBee. I think it is, I think it's still winter technically, but hold on a minute. Damn, yeah, I got distracted.